Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article comes from Reuters.com, and it's titled, Pope Blames Devil for Church Divisions. Scandals, Seeks Angels Help.
Yeah, it's probably like the one place where you can still blame the devil for everything that's internally going wrong for your company, you know?
It's not that he's covering it up. It's that the devil is up to no good.
Right. You think that I could do that if I had like a warehouse that sold toys? I could be like, our sales are down because of the devil this quarter.
That would be a really good excuse, though, like saying, oh, it's because the devil's possessing some of our priests, but we don't want to tell everyone about it. We're hiding it because we don't want the devil to win. You know?
Yeah.
He wants you to hear about it. He wants to bring us down.
You know, like, could you go to the doctor and they misdiagnose you and go, sorry, I was having the devil in me that day?
Yeah. Vatican City, the devil is alive and well and working overtime to undermine the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Francis says. So, would you say the devil has infiltrated the Catholic Church? And maybe it's time to abandon ship? Start a new Catholic Church?
If it was a ship, they should abandon it.
Yeah. They keep repairing it. In fact, the Pope is so convinced that Satan is to blame for the sexual abuse crisis and deep divisions racking the church that he has asked Catholics around the world to recite a special prayer every day in October to try to beat him back, to try to beat the devil back. Yeah.
The devil comes from
is
within,
like
you know?
This is like a propaganda campaign, like saying, hey, everyone, the devil is possessing some of us. We need you to do this special prayer, and everything will be fine.
So, like, pray the
Once you do
devil
this prayer, you'll all forget about the scandals. That's basically...
Right. Or are they talking about, like, internal struggles people have, or they literally believe that there's, like, a thing that's like a devil? Like a real devil?
Yeah, the Catholic Church believes there's a real devil.
Oh, it's like a thing.
Uh-huh.
Like a giant mutant or something?
To say, if one of them said it was like a figurative devil, they would be saying they don't believe in God. Oh, is it a figurative God? Mm-hmm. You know? So they have to believe it as a...
I do understand the religion.
It's a living animal.
I guess I just never really understood, like, what they believe as... How they would personify it, or if they do. As, like, a real thing.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
If I recall
Thanks
correctly.
for clearing that up, Reactor.
Mm-hmm. The church must be saved from the attacks of the malign one, the great accuser, and at the same time be made ever more aware of its guilt, its mistakes and abuses committed in the present and the past, Francis said in a message on September 29th. So he's subtly taking blame. He's subtly saying that the Catholic Church has been doing some messed up stuff, guys, and we need to stop, right? Mm-hmm. Without actually saying, like, yeah, we did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what he's saying. So, like, unless he's an abuser himself, which is totally possible, he is pretty high up in the Catholic Church.
Right.
But unless he's an abuser himself, he probably doesn't want the abuse.
To get that high up into that organization, I think you have to do a fair amount of abusing.
Yeah, right?
It's kind of just, it's on par with the territory that they're in, and you can't not have that happen or do it to reach great heights. It's like joining the mob, and like you become like the mob boss, but you've never killed anyone.
Mm-hmm. Ambition is ambition, no matter what you're striving for.
Right.
Yeah. Since he was elected in 2013, Francis has made clear that he believes the devil to be real. Yeah. In a document in April on holiness in the modern world, Francis mentioned the devil more than a dozen times. Without the devil, he's not, no one needs him. We would not think of the devil as a myth, a representation, a symbol, a figure of speech, or an idea. This mistake would lead us to let down our guard, to grow careless, and end up more vulnerable, he wrote in the document.
So
it's a little creature that's trying to.
So he's saying, he's answering my question by saying, like, no, it's not a myth, it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's exactly, yeah, right. That usually happens in these articles. They answer our questions.
I ask a dumb question and they answer it for me. If I would have just read.
The church has recently been hit by one sexual abuse scandal after another, from Germany to the United States to Chile. At the same time, a deepening polarization between conservatives and liberals in the church has played out on social media. Francis's use of the term the great accuser to describe Satan hit a raw nerve with one of the Pope's harshest conservative critics, Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano, the Vatican's former ambassador to Washington. What? Also, there's like drama inside the Vatican chain of command. That's what I'm getting from
funny.
this. Church divisions. In an 11-page statement published on August 26th, Vigano launched an unprecedented broadside by a church insider against the Pope and a long list of Vatican and U.S. church officials. He accused Francis of knowing about sexual misconduct by a former U.S. cardinal with male adult seminarians, but not doing anything about it. Yeah, it's a fact he knows. He knows all of it.
Of course. It's probably just not his main concern or problem. He's
Right?
probably got gambling debts or something.
Vigano, concluding that his former boss had singled him out as the devil in disguise, complained in his next statement that Francis compared me to the great accuser, Satan, who sows scandal and division in the church, though without ever uttering my name. Is he the one they're talking about? The Pope is like talking to no, the Pope's talking specifically about him. He's like, that guy is the cause of all our abuse scandals.
Right.
We gotta get rid of him. On Sunday, a top Vatican official issued a scathing open letter accusing Vigano of mounting a political frame job devoid of real foundation and contesting his accusations against the Pope point by point. It's not real difficult to be correct when talking crap about the Catholic Church, you know? I really, like, what could he have possibly said that could be rebutted? Right?
Yeah.
Francis is so convinced that Satan is ultimately to blame for both the sexual abuse scandals and the division within the church that he has enlisted the aid of spiritual big gun, Saint Michael the Archangel. Michael is mentioned several times in the Bible as the leader of the angels who ousted Lucifer, the fallen angel, from paradise. Catholics are being asked to recite the Rosary daily in October and conclude it with a prayer to Saint Michael that was said after Mass until 1964 but fell into disuse. Oh, that's the cause.
So I don't
It's 'cause they stopped
believe
using
in
the
the
prayer.
devil, and I don't believe in all the things these people believe in. Yet I don't do these kind of things. So like
Like what?
just all the stuff they're being accused of. Do you? I mean, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
you don't have to believe in the devil to make bad mistakes.
And you know, like religious people always use it like, where do you get your moral compass if you're not religious? It's like,
Right,
well,
I
they
mean-
are religious. How come? Like, what's going on with them? You
Yeah,
know?
and if you believe in something, you're giving it more power. The more you believe in it. So
It's
the
an
less
idea.
you believe in
The
it,
Catholic
the better
Church
off you are.
is an idea organism.
Right.
Yeah, it only exists like once everyone stops thinking about it, it dies. You know, like
Right, like
Greek mythology. No one worships that anymore, so it's a dead religion.
right.
Well, I mean, some people do, and it actually makes way more sense than Catholicism. People are just too dumb. Well, it was meant for dumb people. Yeah. Anyway, the prayer reads: Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of heavenly hosts, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who prowl about the world seeking the ruin of souls. So, did I just get some of that magic by saying it? It's like a spell. That's all this is.
I think
a magic spell.
The entire world would love to blame their problems on the devil, just like this company does. I mean, this church, this organization, and it's so easy to do in their position. Yeah,
Dude, they're conniving.
these are like they're
know what to
acting
say.
like these are ancient problems that are afflicting them because their religion can't keep out this figurative devil character, when it's just a matter of self-control and bad decisions, and these people just need to seek therapy. It's not about religion. It's just they need help. All of them who are involved in this, you know.
So I want to say, I want to point out that there's been no point of time during the Catholic Church's existence that they weren't involved in scandal in some sort, whether it was the Dark Ages, the Spanish Inquisition,
The burning of the libraries of Alexandria, where most of the great information was lost about this earth.
the Crusades.
The Emerald Tablets of Thoth.
It's just an
which are
evil
pretty
organization.
Cool to look at.
Yeah, I guess I said that. Yeah.
There's just a lot of there's a lot of great material you could read out there.
All right, but that's all you had to say, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's it for the video. We'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment. You know what to do. Later.